In my hand here, I have two important concepts that could change your life. Because without these two concepts, let me get that clear. Without these two concepts of articulacy and authenticity, you're going to come across as, how do I put this? Insincere. And also maybe incompetent. And that's pretty much what we're at war with here, is being incompetent and being insincere. So I think especially going forward in this upcoming AI age, these two concepts are going to be, like I have here, like a little metaphor, two sides of the same coin. In the past, this was not the case. But yeah, like I want to unpack this over time. This channel the goal here is to become articulate and to be a good influence onto your life so that you can become articulate as well. I'm not perfect. I'm going to be making mistakes, but I don't do any edits. I'm not adding any music, none of that garbage. It's going to be this, hopefully, straight value for you. And for me as well. So yeah, I don't know which side is going to land on today, but this is going to decide what I talk about for the next 7 days. And it landed on authenticity. So I do a poll each week, and I choose 4 concepts, and I let you guys vote on one of those concepts, and obviously there was a tie, and it was between authenticity and articulacy. So this week's concept is going to be authenticity, which I think has been very near to my heart these past few weeks, because I've been really raw and vulnerable with you. And okay, so this is the part where it's getting difficult. So I'm trying to stay articulate, stay on track. I did not know it was going to land on authenticity, but I do have some stories, some concepts planned ahead of time to talk about today. So authenticity, right? How would you succeed in the upcoming AI age without authenticity? Because, anyone can put a prompt into ChatGPT or whatever and print out a script. But the thing is, especially right in this moment, you're not going to get high quality, like full-length videos of AI doing anything. And I think that's part of the upcoming anti-AI wave, where people are going to refuse to consume AI content because it's going to be nonsense garbage. And that's why also articulacy is going to be so important coming up. But the authenticity part. So imagine the last 10 years, right? Content creators are making these videos where they're saying things and then cutting every 2 seconds they're cutting. And it's honestly insulting, because why would I listen to you if you can't string together more than 5 words? That it just doesn't make any sense to me, because that to me signals multiple things. One, you're not being authentic to yourself, because if you were being true to yourself, then you would be able to speak more coherently and you would be able to say the things that you mean. This is becoming more and more apparent as I practice the skill of trying to articulate myself into actual words in real time. It is difficult to consistently say the thing that you want to say out loud, because there's a disconnect between what you're speaking and what you're thinking. But that's where the practice comes in. So another thing that signals to me is that you have not practiced what you're preaching. You don't often, I guess, say the things that you are saying on camera out loud. So that just signals to me a lack of credibility. I don't want to toot my own horn here or anything. I'm definitely struggling to speak. Even right now, I can hear the nuances in the way that I'm speaking that are kind of cringe. I don't know if you can notice it, but every now and then I do this little pause. I still do ums and ahs every now and then. Some of those filler words. But yeah, so that's one of the biggest reasons for being authentic here is just to be transparent to you, so I can gain your trust. That sounds bad, right? I want to gain your trust. Why does someone want to gain your trust? Well, I would say there are many reasons. And a lot of it stems from where that person, what perspective that person is coming from. So I feel very blessed. I am coming from a place of abundance. I already make more than more than I've ever imagined making in my life. And it's truly amazing. But there's more that I want in life. I want to provide value and basically be a good role model for my kids. And that means not just focusing on the money, right? I mean, money is hugely important. I have to support a family and everything, but I have that taken care of in my 9 to 5. A lot of influencers, especially the ones that are trying to help you get rich, they got rich through influencing. So I would say there's a disconnect there in why I would trust someone that's trying to gain my trust online, from that perspective. Because if you don't already have the means, if you aren't already working from a place of abundance, you're going to be trying to sell something right away, right off the bat. Basically, you're just going to be shilling. You're not going to be saying things that you truly mean, because sometimes that might affect your sales or whatever. And I mean, there's probably a host of other reasons that I'm clearly not articulate enough to think of right now. But yeah, we can unpack that whenever we talk more about these concepts in the future. So I'm trying to think of some more reasons why authenticity is an important concept right now. Yeah, so I want to gain your trust. I want to be true to myself. In order to be articulate in the first place, you have to be able to speak from a place that you truly believe, or else you're just constantly conjuring up basically fake news, fake things in your mind. And it adds a layer of latency to what you want to say. So it's going to really affect how articulate you are in the long run, because it's like you're running an LLM, like a ChatGPT, in your mind before speaking. So you're not going to be able to speak as clearly. You're not going to be able to speak as fluently or as quickly. And yeah, I think I'm really excited about this authenticity concept this week. Next video, I'm going to go into the etymology of the word. We're going to talk about where it came from, and maybe some connected stories about the whole concept from my personal experience. So I'll see you next time.